Welcome back to Tiki Down and to the Starvation Challenge, run, whatever you want to call it. We're catching a late cook show here, and we just had our jar of potatoes for breakfast. We're also closing in. I guess it's day 5, technically. So we have one more day, and then we need to kind of worry about the helicopter. And I haven't actually looked at all at any of the radios yet for the emergency frequency, because I'm thinking I have plans for the helicopter. Instead of doing the usual hiding inside or driving somewhere into the wilderness, I'm kind of thinking, if we know the helicopter's coming, hop in our car, drive back around here, or maybe just drive through the town. No, that seems too dangerous. Drive back here and take the helicopter out in the open here, and hopefully lure a bunch of zombies out of town. And then we can just swoop in, loot everything for free. GG. I mean, that's a guaranteed plan that is absolute always gonna work. Heard it here first. Oh, sorry, that's my... That shouldn't be making sounds when I'm recording. What is this? Oh, sorry about that. Radio. We do not have the emergency channel here. Now, you can always just gamble for the emergency channel, like manually switching for every single frequency, tuning in, and then seeing if the text says emergency channel. It's a little bit tedious, but it is an option. Anyway, the plan for today is to drive back to the food store and see what we have on there. Alright, 91.6. Okay, let's just. However, I have a plan here. 91.6. Yeah, let's head back to the food store, general store, and see how bad it's gotten so far. Like, on the one hand, like, part of me thinks, hey, maybe we should just ignore it, you know, let it settle down from all the zombies that get attracted by the corpses. But at the same time, I'm thinking, eventually, we're out of zombies in range of the smell. Clearly. Are disappearing as soon as you turn around. Still something I need to get used to. Alright, we got one feeder here, one feeder down there. No, you just keep eating. Don't mind me. We're just going to help you with the digestion. So yeah, one interesting tip from the comments was, if you turn around, you still see the corpses, but you don't see the guys feeding. That way you can kind of see a little bit of a difference there. Gear. There's 3 dudes at least down there. I'm sure then we're done. Like, that's all the zombies. Tiki Town cleared. Seriously. Are there deer in the shop? They think they can get anything for a buck. It's stale, but it's food. There's an argument to be made to just kill the deer and some meat for butchering. You're just stuck here anyway. Excuse me? Who swings here? I have a meat cleaver, yeah. We don't have a butchering hook, and I think you need carpentry some levels to actually get that. So we're gonna get minimal amount of meat from this. I'm not gonna need it. Oh, we'll throw it on the ground. Maybe we can use it later. So what do we get? 6 pieces of venison. That's actually, as long as power stays on for a little while longer, it's not too bad. It's not a food store. Is this like a gardening store? Take this. I'm gonna take the foraging book. Like, foraging is super nerfed in the settings I selected, right? I don't think that's worth your time. Although foraging is by itself is super strong. So maybe with the nerf it's just balanced. Weapon. Agriculture we really don't need to bother with. I was actually really expecting this to be more of a food place than it is. Now, we could go all military gear if we wanted to. Not the general store I was looking for. This fertilizer, there's not even smokes back here. Sack of gravel. It's probably like a little bathroom. Okay, you know what? Take the time. Wash the disappointment from our clothes. Maybe I was the wrong expectation that a general store would be like more food focused. Toolbox, can't quite make it out. Seed packets. Also, there's a lot of zombies suddenly coming at me. Nothing in there. Oh, they pushed me right in the direction of this Porsche. I'm briefly checking. Peace. Unlock the trunk, and now we have 15 zombies behind us. Okay. I mean, we got food out of the general store from the deer that was inside. I thought, you know, that there's at least, you know, a couple cans of food, something in there. And with a little bit of a food supply secured, we could start looking for a more permanent base location, but this is not it so far. Alright, let me have a look at the map here. So, to put a big fat old X on this. This is University Campus. Like, I saw a cheerleader zombie, and I'm fairly certain something here is University building. University library might be nice for some things, but not anything that gives us an advantage right now. We could come back here. Oh, we did these two, I think. Could check if we have any stores here, but these giant row houses are gonna have a lot of zombies. So alternatively, we change our focus more to the northern part of town instead of going inside, where you then have zombies from all directions. See how this is looking. And yeah, what else there is to offer? Maybe there's like a Gigamart would be fantastic. That's the kind of thing we need. What? I'm gonna take a quick drive home. Throw the meat in the freezer. And catch a carpentry show. Alright, we're keeping most of our weapons still in the car. Kinda makes a little bit of sense. How are we looking here in terms of TV show experience? 100 level into cooking. 50 into carpentry, should get a little bit more here. Bang. Now, doing a little bit of off-road driving here, which is not the best usually for your tires. Kinda wanna scout out a little bit what the terrain looks like on the northern side of that field, of that stadium. Yeah, How about no? It's some sort of road here, but I don't think... Yeah, we could try driving along this field and seeing if we can get back onto it. Building that... No idea what kind of building that is. Don't even have it on the map yet, so I'm also not seeing the color. This has some Oscar, there's a lot of zombies in the trees. Yeah, this is all not what I should be doing, is it? What is this? That's like the kind of clubhouse. Huge and very empty parking lot. This is the railroad station, I guess. Is it? No, that's not the railroad track. I'm getting confused. This is the something building. Alright, alright. Looks like we have fancy part of town, eh? Giant houses. Giant garages. Giant amount of zombies. That's great. A fenced wall all around. So, I don't remember. Oh, this is the more like standard residential. This was the trailer park, yeah. I think this is the area also. When Tiki Town for Build 42 was initially released, I did a little live stream with initial exploration. I was kind of in this part of town. Didn't really last all that long though. Most of the town is still kind of new-ish to me. You know, it's a lot of, hey, I've seen this in Build 41, but there's so many changes, like so many things where I'm like, no, yeah, there's the fire station is at the other end of town now, or something like that. I'm in the mood for a little exploration tour. Is that Survivor House? Who knows? Milk and more. Liquor store. Convenience mart. Oh, this is the like big park festival. Yeah, we're getting into the more downtowny area, business district. It's all a little bit risky what we're doing here, but as long as we're not getting stuck in the middle of a horde of zombies, we should be fine. A traffic jam. Oh, sorry. Sorry to my car. These shops here. Could be anything really. Okay, let me have another quick look at the map. Most important lesson, and pause while you're looking at the map. Head up here and actually scout out what these green buildings are. Like, to me at the moment, I'm looking for any good place that we can raid for some food. Guitars, not necessarily what we're looking for. And then also any place where we can say, okay, that's our new base. Any decent base location. Laundromat and a sports shop, I think that was. Okay, so this is a convenience store. And then these screens here, jewelry, clothing store, and something else. That what? How do we make out which one is causing the alarm here? A little bit inconvenient. Talk about inconvenience. Oh, we've been here. Isn't this where we started somewhere? Well, we definitely made it through town, and with a lot of useless information about locations. Okay. I honestly don't have a plan right now. All kind of a little bit convoluted. I guess we're back to just checking out residential houses here for now. Clearing out the area. Clearing out spots where zombies don't get attracted by a bunch of corpses, although they are after me here. Almost feels like my car was the one setting off the alert. I leveled up in Long Blunt earlier now, so let's see what we can do with that. This one went to the ground, so the other one took 5 swings. Pills. No, I'm not so sure. I don't think we've been through this. It's a good one to find. Don't care about that. We turn this off. Maybe I've just looted the kitchen and nothing else. Oh, no, maple syrup. I would have taken maple syrup. Oh, and frozen food, chicken nuggets. Alright. Together with the venison, we're actually having a decent temporary supply here. Flashlights. Take the tab. Let's not take the tab. I'm sure if I need to wash the containers to not get stressed out, and the weapons. He seems unstressed now. Okay, let's. We're looking for weight. Ah, just eat the peanut butter. Then we should mark the houses off. Let's be consistent about this. Not sure if we've been in that little. I think we've been in that little cabin now. And have another quick look. Oh, it's probably one cigarette. Take it. Is this magazine limb armor? Oh. Well, little windmills there. Seen the first rotten food lying around. It's not a good sign. Overall, though, is that Gallery of Louisville? Actually, I should pay more attention to these things, right? These are so good. Like, it's not just. Oh, never mind. That's not the brochure that actually shows you stuff. It's just a read it to get less bored thing. So disregard that. No, seriously, which one was our starter house? Is that another house row over? I think. Very intrigued. A double garage tells me there might be some good loot inside. Maybe not. Oh, started picking out this house. Might as well finish it. There's like at least 3 zombies on this side. That's, you know. 3 guys, I'm going over here. These people have a big red garage door. That seems important. These, I guess, thinking? Hey, do we have a saucepan? I'm not sure. Take one of those. We just found that earlier. Because, sure, we're taking some thread. Closing the door on ourselves. You know, a lot of the zombies from this part of town kinda got dragged into the street where we had all the fighting, yeah? So we're having a little bit of a reprieve. A little bit of an easier time today. Despite our ill-fated exploration tour adventure, got a little bit of information here. Now, I'm wondering, if I really want to grab the helicopter here and drag zombies in this direction, is this still looking like a good base location with the fancy houses here? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I think we've been here. Yeah, for sure. Bit with this guy, and then we'll just head back to the house. The other argument could be made here, like how much of a base location does it actually make sense to have? Because eventually, like, it's not like we could fish or farm or anything in the town, right? Eventually we're gonna run out of food and then we need to move on to a new town. It's gotta live that nomad lifestyle. Semi-nomad at least. Don't forget it. Let's turn you on. Turn you down. Recent at 91.6. Broadcast system. Save. Tune in. Then the other thing I want to do, let's actually put all the fresh food away first. But I want to smash open that garage. Use that stuff again. Oops, in there. Anything else? I'm hoping that shot in the wrong direction. Sounded a little bit like here northeast-ish, which would be ideal, right? So anything, if it's attracted in this direction, I don't think there's much here, so I don't think it should affect us. Didn't we get a hatchet from that? Yes. General store. Kind of inconvenient having a zombie body here now, but that is convenient having a generator here now. I'm just gonna decide not to care about that single zombie. So weird that the heats have 17 capacity here. And I have 14 with, since it's normally 20, a 30% reduction for disorganized. Well, this specific car for some reason has 25 capacity seats. Undisorganized, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's put some more stuff in here. Kind of intentionally putting a lot of stuff in the car because I don't want to get used to this house. This house is kind of, it's not doing it for me. I'm not getting this is my future base vibes from this place. Being said, let's take out the watches. We're about to finish the electrical book, so might as well disassemble all the watches we have. Yeah, I'm gonna, instead of doing the 2-day episodes that end up being over an hour long, I think we're gonna do slightly shorter episodes, but then I'm gonna try to do more regular uploads. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day reading electrical, reading through the various magazines, dismantling the watches we have, and obviously washing up. And then I'll see you in the next episode, where hopefully we still have some time until the helicopter comes and we can kind of scout around a little bit more and maybe find a place that tells me, hey, you want to live here. But for now, we're going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.